Hi guys, today I wanted to share with you my deck, The Location, the Spirit of Place tarot cards. It is one that I backed on Kickstarter quite some time ago, and I've had it in my possession for a little while, and I've been looking at it and I've been working with it and trying to find out where it fits in my tarot and oracle card reading and how it's going to work for me. It is an absolutely beautiful deck, and I'm very pleased that I got it. I'm just not sure how it's going to function within the way I read my cards and how I'm going to use them. So The Location, the Spirit of Place has 78 cards. 22 of those are major cards, 40 of them are minor cards, and 16 are court cards. And it also includes 7 special cards, which seems to be a thing when you buy tarot decks through Kickstarter, that the more they get funded, the more they add in these bonuses, and more often than not, it is the special cards. So as you can see, mine is copy number 121. It is on the box. So now let's take a look. It is a flip box, and I did find when I was opening it that I need to be gentle so that I don't actually damage it, which was a bit of a concern. I'm not a lover of flip boxes, but I must say this one's quite sturdy. It's quite strong. I just have to be careful when I open it that I don't rip the top of it. So it came in this plastic bag. It had these bits of foam to help protect it, and here we have the certificate of authenticity stating that I have copy number 121. And I'm not sure if you can actually see when I move it. You might be able to see when I move it. I'm hoping you can, because this is what the whole deck's about. So when I move the card in the light, you can potentially see here it has some images that come to light depending on how you tilt the card. So I'm hoping you can see there's some up here near this finger here, and there's some down the bottom. So I'm hoping you can see that as we go through. So here, this card here says, close your eyes, silence your mind, listen to your soul. And again, it has some of those things that show up when you move the card. Really difficult to see, guys. I'll have to see if I can work that out. I think you can just see it here. We have a picture of a face here, and I'm hoping that as I move the card that you may be able to see that come to light. It is the main feature of these cards, so I really hope as we go through them we'll be able to see them. So each of these cards, as you can see, it has a location. They're based on the Rider-Waite-Smith cards, but we don't actually see an individual in these cards. They're hidden. So the whole focus of these cards is the location and where things are taking place. Now the beauty of it is that when you have them in your hands, you can actually see that depending on how you hold them in the light, the actual image of the person that's depicted in the card actually can be seen. So when you're reading the cards, you get this general look that's a location, it's what you intuit the messages with, and your understanding of the Rider-Waite-Smith system. And then obviously as you look closer and you tilt the card, you're able to see the actual image on each of these cards. And as we go through, you'll be able to see that it's exactly, sorry guys, it's a little bit tricky, it's exactly the same on every card, which I think is absolutely incredible. I really love this. So again, we have the card, and as I slowly lift it up, hopefully you can see that she starts to come to life. And every single one of these cards is the same. So I'm really looking forward to reading with these cards. I haven't read with them yet. It is something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm not sure how I will use them, whether I will use them in conjunction with another tarot deck at the same time, or whether I will read them on their own or use them with oracle. That's something I'm yet to explore. But it's the fact that it's a location tarot and the people depicted in them can't really be seen, I think is just incredible. It really is beautiful. So it's a little bit hard to show you all of this when we're not right on top of the cards. And obviously to be able to show you the image, I have to keep tilting until I find an angle that actually works for us. There we go. But I think you definitely get the idea of these cards and how they work and how beautiful they truly are. It's a credit to the creators on how this deck has turned out, I personally feel. So let's have a look at the actual cards themselves. Obviously when we go through them here, you're going to see their location. You're not going to potentially see the image on it, which is the whole idea. So we'll just flick through them so you can get a sense of each of the cards. So this is the Tower card. So they're the major cards. And now we're going to take a look at the wands. And next we have the cups. And now these ones are the swords. And the pentacles. And now we have the 7 bonus cards. These are the 7 wonders of the world. So this card here has Kickstarter exclusive. It means that if this is ever replicated in the future, this card will not be put into any future copies of this deck that may be printed at any one time. At least that's my understanding. I don't like the fact that it has Kickstarter on here. I would have much preferred that it was on the back personally, but it is what it is, and it is a bonus card. So as you can see here, you have all these different green leaves that you can see here. They stand out a little bit as I move the card. They are replicated on the other side with the invisible, I suppose it's like an invisible ink that they're using to be able to replicate the same leaves. It's really difficult to show it to you guys, but I hope you get a sense of what I'm trying to say. It does have this metallic edging, which is quite beautiful. It's kind of like a blue, light blue kind of metallic edging. Hard to describe really. So there you have it, the Location Tarot. It really is a deck that it speaks to me in a completely different way. When I'm sitting in front of it, I can see the invisible images come to life, but they don't overpower the card at all. You still get a real sense of the location, which is what I really enjoy, and it makes reading these cards a pure delight. It gives a different element to the reading. It really takes you on a for me, it really gives me the ability to intuitive the cards in a way that I wish to intuit them. It's a lot more calming, but it's definitely It speaks of a time gone and history, and it just really, I don't know how to explain it. I really feel into the energy, which is fantastic.